Hello everybody and welcome back to Ships at Sea. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight our goal is simple. I want to buy the cargo ship and go around doing some deliveries and see if we can earn a lot more money than we earned while we were fishing. So that's our goal. Let's get this party started. So you guys know that this is our playthrough from yesterday. Dewan, Alex, welcome back. Good to see you guys. We're going to go into the shipyard. I also found out that you can actually change your character right here. So we can reset everything because it doesn't seem to save it. So there you go. Anytime you guys want to change your character in-game, you can just go to the little locker in the shipyard. Alright, so here's our mighty vessel, aka Flippy, which was actually the Chum Guzzler, but again, every time you log out, it resets everything for some reason. Doesn't save anything. But if we go in here, should be able to repair it because we did kind of bump it into an island yesterday, as you do. And we can also, I believe, change the name to Chum Guzzler. And we had the red. And then I believe we had the Chum Guzzler in this font here. I like that font. Alright, but what we're after now is simple. We've pretty much upgraded this to what we want for fishing and stuff for now. But this next boat is the roster, or the roaster, however you want to pronounce it. It's only 45,000, so we're going to go ahead and take that. We'll be able to earn that back in no time flat, I'm assuming. But yeah, let's get right into it. What are we going to name it? I'm thinking... what do we call this thing? Ship Happens. How about that? Ship Happens. And I like the green on this blue. That's actually not too bad. I like that. We'll go with that. Before we go anywhere, though, we're going to upgrade what we can. The engine is too expensive to upgrade. We could get the first upgrade, but I'm not going to. I'm thinking we go for the propeller instead, because the propeller also, like, right now we are capable of 6 to 13 knots. So if we go here, and we get the best propeller, and we install that, now what is it capable of? Still 6 to 13 knots. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that's where we're at. Well, we're going to hold our money for now. There isn't really a whole lot else that we want to get. Throttle, searchlights, all that stuff, I ain't too worried about. Fuel tank, not so much. But, yeah, I think this is a good place to start. This does have potential for, like, delivering fuel and stuff at some point. But we don't even own a fishery, so this doesn't really do us any good. Alright, let's go straight into it. I think we're good. Let's get out of here. Let's take a look at our boat. This is our new cargo boat. Look at this thing. It's got a little cage around the propeller. Don't want to damage that. It's only a single prop. But welcome, Cat. How's it going? Jacob. Also Jacob. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, it's a fun game so far. We did some, I already did a previous live stream if you missed that or haven't seen it yet, where we did some fishing. We upgraded from a rowboat to fishing. Well, today we're not going to worry about fishing. We're going to be doing some cargo deliveries, so I want to see how this works as you get a bigger ship. But welcome to Norway, everybody. Alright, so we need to go in here to get our cargo missions. So we have quite a few different missions here. And I have no idea how many we'll be able to, like, grab on a single thing. So I'm just going to grab several of them. Okay. Apparently that's it. Oh, the pickup area is busy. Okay, hold that thought. Alright, grab this. We gotta go down here and load it on our ship. Okay. Let's go get some more. Okay. Yo, Fixie, thank you for becoming the newest member on the channel. Appreciate you. Good morning. So many Jacobs. I know. Y'all crazy. But welcome. All right, let's keep it going. Apparently I can't get it in there, so let's just try to get it as tight as we can. Looks like we've got plenty of room for all kinds of stuff, so I'm hoping that we can get more missions. Because the more like deliveries that we can do at one time, the better. Like just efficiency, right? Thank God this game has like streamer like friendly music. Can't quite put it in there. Okay. You may have built a submarine. Nice. Okay. Oh, we could totally do that. All right. Get more on there. Beautiful. I have no idea how much all this stuff weighs, but I'm assuming it's not that much, so we should be fine. Can't quite fit that in there, unfortunately. Okay. Come on, game. Alright. I mean, we've still got a little bit of room. Let's see if we can grab some more now that we've cleared the way. Apparently not. Okay, so the most that we can do is like 3 deliveries at once. Apparently. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's go deliver this stuff, shall we? So we are delivering cargo to Lingever. Alright. Well, let's jump in our new cabin here. Close the door, please. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the boat. And drive the boat. Alright, so we are going to reverse away. We need to undock. Alright, full speed ahead. Do we have a horn in this one? Surely we do. Oh, we do, right there. Let everybody know we're leaving the harbor. Not the fastest thing in the world. Not quite as fast as our other boat, that's for sure. But we don't even have the engine upgrade, so we're already doing 10 knots without an engine upgrade. What up, Daniel? XL Gaming, appreciate you dropping in. So far, I'm enjoying the game. This is the second stream that I've done. I think I put like 3.5 hours or 3 hours into the first stream, doing fishing and upgrading and stuff. This one, I wanted to kind of do some cargo missions and stuff. But so far, I'm enjoying it. V is the camera view. So if you want to change your view, you just press the V button. You can go to a third person or a first person. That's the wrong button. Keep her going. I like switching back and forth. Sometimes I'll keep it here. Sometimes I'll go to the inside. This is your first time watching you live, PC? Yeah, I appreciate you, my dude. Hopefully you enjoy. Let me know if everything sounds and looks good on your guys' end. I know there's a little bit of flashing going on occasionally. That's part of the game. That's not on me. Remember, this is an early access game, so you are going to have little glitches here and there. Alright, we're going to come in and try to swing her around, because we're going to be docking right here. Alright. Shit. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, now press F to get out. We can open our door. And then we want to leave the boat. I lied. Which one are we supposed to load? Supposed to deliver cargo. It just says cargo in general. Crap. Let me go to tab real quick and we go to missions. So, yeah, it looks like our first one is going to be the building materials. Okay. So that would be the first things that we added, right? Oh, it even shows, okay. It also shows over the thing. The destination, so that's perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and put that down. So that does help. Alright, should be this one as well. Okay, just gotta find the little trigger area. One more package. Beautiful. There's 20,000 crowns for us. Alright, let's go ahead and undock. We're going to go in here. Drive the boat. Undock. Reverse away, please. Don't want to crash into anything. And now we're off to our next delivery. So we have a delivery over here as well. What up, Iron Man? Taha, good morning. This is Ships at Sea. It's a PC game available through Steam right now. It's early access if you guys are interested. Basically, it's right now you can do like fishing, you can do cargo missions, you can do like service missions and stuff like that where you go around fixing buoys or potentially rescuing other boats. I'm not sure yet, but something like that. But I'm excited to see how this game progresses because I think it's got a lot of potential. So I can't wait to see how things work out. Go ahead and start slowing her down a little bit. All right, so we are docked up. Let's go ahead and leave. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. All right, so this should be number 1. So we got 3 deliveries here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Second delivery is complete. This boat's already paid for itself with 1 mission. All right, let's get back in. Undock. Reverse away. Because we're kind of up against the rocks. Keep saying that I'm taking damage because of the waves. I need to stay a little bit further away from the thing then. All right, looks like we need to go back over towards the right. We're going to Karoya. Or Karoya. I actually haven't been there before, but it looks like it's just beyond, so we should be fine. This will be the first time going to this place. First person view is V. So if you press V, you can go inside the cab, or you can go to third person. Just alternates between the two. Thanks, Fire. Appreciate you, my dude. Yeah, that's what I heard. I watched Matt Lown, and he said that they'd shuttered the thing and everything, which is sad, but also, I mean, it's what happens when you develop a game and then the game doesn't meet expectations, I guess. And you run out of money before you get a chance to, like, realize the expectations. Dr. Van Gelder, good to see you. German battleship, or German battleship, how's it going? Alright, so it looks like we're going back into this area. Haven't actually been back here before, so this will be interesting. Accelerate reverse is WASD, so that's your steering, your just normal stuff. So acceleration is W, reverse is S, A and D steers. Boy, this window needs to be like a little bit bigger. Like this needs to be over a little bit. Doesn't allow you to see very well. It seems like delivery missions are the easiest right now. Like, it takes time to do fishing. Like, you have to, like, go all the way out into the middle of nowhere in order to fish. Whereas delivery missions, I mean, they're all pretty close by, so you can just fly around. You can load up your boat and fly around and make a ton of money. Beautiful. All right, let's get out and start unloading the cargo. There we go. I'm not very good with keyboard and mouse, and even I'm doing pretty well at like maneuvering in this game. Like, I am a console gamer through and through, so I struggle with keyboard and mouse, but I seem to be doing okay with it, so I think anybody can. Now, that being said, this game is pretty resource intensive. Even my computer can handle it, but I've seen a lot of people doing videos on this that are struggling with their PCs. So I guess it depends on what you've got, whether or not your PC can handle it. But it is on Unreal Engine 5, so it is kind of resource intensive. All right, so we are done. We can head back to port. Let's go ahead and undock. Try to get this thing turned around. Is there a way to come back in? I mean, we could go around this way and then come back in that way? Question mark? Or we can just spin this thing around. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to go through this way and then back around through the front. See if that works. I don't see any reason it wouldn't. If the map is correct. I don't know. Yes, it is on PC there, Soup. I have Legends Mobile, and I have tried it here, but I've only done it in AI. I couldn't imagine using that on standard. I use it mostly for, like, logging in and getting bonuses and stuff. Looks like the map is correct. We should be able to come in through the back door here. So far, in my short amount of time that I've played it, if we're ranking it out of 10, I would give this a solid. I'd give it a 6. There's definitely room for improvement. I love the wave physics. I love the way the game is working. I love the aesthetic of the game. But there are definitely issues with like the volumetric clouds. You'll see them flashing occasionally. There's definitely some issues with the saving and stuff like that doesn't save correctly. So like you have to reset your character every time. I mean, it saves your progress, but it doesn't save like your name. It doesn't save your clothes or anything like that. So you have to reset that each time. The autosave doesn't appear to work. So again, it's a work in progress. It's going to be something you're going to have to, you know, give time, I guess. Was I supposed to go to the next place over? Oh, I got to go around this way anyway. We're fine. I got to go through the front door. That allows us to get through without having to like turn around in that channel, but we can still cruise on around. But I'm excited to see how this game develops. Like, that's the thing. Like, I love some early access games like that are legitimately trying to be better. Some early access games are just like, I want to be early access because I don't feel like finishing the game. Right? Like, that's the way some early access games are. But this developer has done games like Fishing to Barents Sea and stuff like that, from what I understand. So, like, they've fleshed out games before through early access, so I have no doubts that they'll do the same here. And I'm excited to see how this one progresses, because there's a lot more to it than just fishing. And I'm excited to see how this goes from there. Welcome aboard the SS Ship Happens. All right, we're going to try to... I keep bumping into stuff. Alright, well, we're docked. Close enough. I mean, that looks like a perfect parking job if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's see what we got. I do want to go ahead and repair the ship. So let's go in here. Alright, so this is the Ship Happens. We should be able to repair in here. Yeah, that's not too bad. 1880, not too bad. I just want to keep it in good shape. I don't want to have to, like, worry about breaking down while we're out there. Can't be missing delivery times. What up, Uncle Breda? How's it going? We are delivering cargo. Terry, currently, as far as I know, this is only on PC. They may bring it to console at some point. Okay, now we're starting to get some longer deliveries. Good lord. Like, this would be 125,000, but it is 17 nautical miles. That seems like an absolute mess Oh, wait. I know what we should do. Before we do that, let's upgrade our engine. Let's do that. Let's get this thing moving. So currently it does about 10 knots. If we go to upgrades, go to engine. Let's get the best engine we can. That's going to give us 145 horsepower at 4,500 RPMs. Let's go. Make sure you install, by the way. So we are fully upgraded in terms of propeller and this. Might as well go ahead and upgrade the steering as well. Give me the speed knob on there. Install it. There we go. All right, we've spent all of our money. We have 400 crowns left. All right, so what do we want to do? We can go out and deliver. This is 5 miles. 75,000. Kind of want to look and see where these places are. So we got Ella and we got Sko. Ella's out here. Sko is further, so both of those can go at the same time. So that's good. So we can grab this one and this one. And then the last one, I mean, we've got Vidia, Vero, Vidia, Stavoia. All right, let's see what else we got. So Stavoia is the opposite direction. We don't want that. Could do the Vidia. Let's get rid of some of these markers real quick. Get rid of the fish farms. Get rid of the fish habitats for now. Get rid of that. Okay, so Vidia seems like the obvious one because it's right there on the way, right? So we will grab that one. So this one. All right, now we just got to load everything up and prepare to deliver everything. Okay. Also, shift is run in this game, if you guys didn't know. It's just basic movement controls, nothing crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of good games on PC. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get a decent PC nowadays, but yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to play, I guess. It can be quite expensive. All right, now that we know that we can like go in and do things from like the side too, we can kind of maybe cheese it here. Look at that. Perfect. No more spaces. It's like playing Tetris, but the adult version. Okay. Okay. That's delivery number 1 on board. What does tab? Tab opens your, like, logbook, which shows you, like, your personal info. So, like, if I press tab, it opens up this. So it tells you your experience, your level. I'm actually at level 3 now, which is nice. But it also, you go to your missions tab, you go to your skill tree, you can see the different skills that are going to be available. Kind of get an idea of what you can do. Like there is net fishing and stuff like that eventually as well. Now a lot of this stuff isn't actually in the game yet, but you can see the direction they kind of want to go with things. Probably shouldn't be running with this stuff. It says fragile. But, you know, what could happen? Or what could possibly go wrong? What up, Triple H? Welcome, my dude. I'm doing some sea trucking today, Triple. You ever do any sea trucking, Triple H? I'm doing a pretty good job of making sure everything fits very nicely. Like, you can respect that, right? It's almost like I used to work in shipping and receiving, and this was kind of what we did. Well, I worked with a forklift, but close enough. We're going to have one box by itself, and that's going to trigger me so badly. Or no, I guess it's 2 boxes. Sadness. Got it. It will fit. If it fits, it ships, boys. Oh, good thing I don't fall off the dock. Be embarrassing. I guess we'll put these like right in the middle. Try to keep the balance as best we can. Don't want to overload one side of the vessel. I don't even know if that's a thing that you can do, but we're going to make sure that we try to do it the best we can. Hire a deckhand to do all this legwork, right? You're not wrong. It wouldn't be the worst. It's all right, though. Every good entrepreneur's got to start at the basics, right? All right, we are loaded for bear. Let's go, baby. Door is blocked. Oh, am I in the door? I am in the door. Turns out that is a thing. All right, let's get in. Let's go ahead and undock. Start reversing. Other way, dum-dum. Before we go anywhere, it is nighttime. So we should probably go inside and start messing with our lights and stuff. Do we have lights? That's wipers. We got searchlight, work light, interior lights. There we go. Now that we got some lights on, let's try not to crash into the boat in front of us. Oh, we're totally going to crash into the boat in front of us. Hold that thought. There we go. Onward! Alright, so first place will be going out to Vidia. Having a bad night. Sorry to hear that, Iowa. Hopefully your night gets a little better. Now you guys get to see what it's like when we actually have to go like distance. This is a lot of deliveries, but I hope that I did it correctly. All right. Let me go ahead and avoid this island first of all, because I've made that mistake in the past. And if we press tab, we've got our missions. The one that we want to go first will be the Vidia. So make this the active one, please. It's a good looking boat, the ship happens. Yeah, we're faster now. Look at us go. Whopping 13.5 knots. And that's loaded down with cargo. Also, if you're in third person, you can zoom in and out with scroll wheel, by the way. Yep, it's going to take a minute. You're not wrong. That is one thing they did. I mean, look at the size of the map, guys. Like, this map is massive. And like I said, when you go fishing, you have to go all the way out here to go, like, long line fishing and stuff. Or all the way to the north. But look at the size of this map. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We're going to try not to run into that island in front of us. And there is dynamic weather, dynamic day and night, as you guys can see. Sea states can change. You can go from relatively calm seas like we've got now to having absolutely ridiculous swells. We are using 19.2 liters of fuel per hour. A little salt and sugar. Iceberg, right ahead! I do enjoy this game so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's so chill, and it's just a nice, relaxing game that I can sit and chit-chat with y'all. And it's freaking gorgeous, man. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going through here, going through this little channel, and stopping off there. And then we'll leave there and go to the next delivery. So we're heading in roughly the right direction. And also, you can get off at any time and wander around your boat. Enjoy the beautiful night sky. Maybe do a little fishing on your way. What up, Joel? How's it going? I always feel like I'm saying your name wrong, but welcome. Jump in the ocean? Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't. At least not that I've seen. But the wave physics and stuff in this game are insane. Like, legitimately. But welcome to the stream, everybody, if you guys are just joining us. Don't forget to punch that like button for me. It does help the channel out a ton, man. It helps, especially for these games that aren't World of Warships Legends, get more eyes on the videos, so thank you guys so much. Are the constellations accurate? I have no idea, my dude. I've never seen the constellations from Norway, so I have no idea if these are accurate or not. What up, Siruk? Just started, my dude. We've been going for about 48 minutes. I streamed this earlier. We were doing some fishing, and now we're doing some cargo deliveries. It's single and multiplayer, apparently. I haven't tried the multiplayer, but you can play a single player or multiplayer, from what I understand. What do we do with a drunken Spartan? What do we do with a drunken Spartan? What do we do with a drunken Spartan early in the morning? What up, my dudes? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how the multiplayer works, but there's potential. All right, we should be approaching once we come around the bend here. I guess we still got quite a ways to go for this first delivery. I'm assuming we'll see it here in a moment. I'm guessing that place right there is our destination. Thoughts on Vermont? Same. I haven't really changed my thoughts on Vermont. I think it's okay. I think it's gonna struggle in Legends until they like make some improvements to either the load time or just how the ship responds. I think it could do with a bit of a faster rudder shift, something like that, to give it something. It needs to have something. Right now, it doesn't really have anything going for it. All right, let's go ahead and pull out. We're gonna be aiming for this dock right here on the end, it looks like. Your ship does drift too, so you got to be careful. Especially when docking. Alright, there we go. Let's get out. Start unloading. So this is the stuff going to Vidia. Dude, we are going to be so rich by the time we finish this. We get these 3 deliveries done, we are going to be rich as hell, boys. Okay, one more. There we go. 30,000 crowns. Let's go. All right. Before we go to the next one, let's plan out our route. So obviously the next one is going to be up here at Ella's, or Elvsniken. I'm just calling it Ella. Sorry. That's the best I got. So yeah, if we leave here, go around the corner, we should be able to go between the lighthouse and here. I guess we could plot it. So you do have a plotting available. So like we can just kind of do something like this. Yeah, apparently this is counting as land, but there you go. We've plotted our course. Let's go ahead and undock and get out of here. Try not to slap the tail on the island on our way out. This is PC, my dude. PC. I like how we plotted our course, and now I'm just like staying along as close to the course, or as close to the island as possible. Like I don't need to drive directly on the course. I need employees, yeah. We're just getting started though. I don't have any employees. Just me. I gotta do it all. But yeah, this is a PC game available through Steam. If you guys are interested, currently in early access. I think it came out 2 days ago, maybe 3 days at this point. Hey, I don't get upset at every game. Okay, probably do. While we got some time, let's go ahead and step outside for a minute. Enjoy some of this beautiful Norwegian fresh air. Seeing our wake behind us. A beautiful moon. Clear night skies with a few clouds. Just following our course for the moment. But how you guys enjoyed it so far? You guys enjoying the game? I know it's a little bit different, but as for just like a nice chill game, like it's really nice. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could stream this in better quality for you guys, but if I tried, my computer would have a meltdown. So that's why I'm streaming in 1080. But the game is freaking gorgeous, man. The only thing missing is the song from SpongeBob. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Who lives in a pineapple under? Oh. It is very calming. It is. Well, I'm glad it still looks good, man. Because one of my biggest fears when I stream on PC games is that my PC is just not going to be able to do it. I've gotten better at making like workarounds, but yeah, it still struggles with streaming PC games. But I'm glad it seems to be working for this. What is the biggest ship in this game? Currently, there's a couple of tier 2 ships, I think. But we haven't got there yet. And I'm sure they'll add more throughout, like, as the time goes on. Let's go ahead and start making our turn a little early. We don't have to follow directly on the course. We can shortcut it a little bit. After all, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. It's time to go now. Haul away your anchor. Can you get fast drug boats? I don't think so. I think the boats do get faster over time, but How's the AA? Well, it's better than most German boats. I can stand on the back with a pistol and shoot up at the planes, which would probably be more effective than, like, Bismarck. We have a fire extinguisher. Also, if you right-click at any point, you can zoom into different parts while you're looking around. And if you need to rest, we found out earlier, you just look at the clock and you can rest, but you have to slow down to do that. But there's our fuel gauge. We're doing, says we're doing 15 knots. We're definitely not. So our gauge is a little off. Veering off course a little bit. Let's do a little course correction here. Set off the E-burb and see what happens. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's for like a distress. Is that like an emergency beacon? I wish it had auto navigation. It has this in here, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, it has autopilot right here, but it doesn't seem to work at the moment, so there's no way to trigger it. And of course, we got our compass. Our nautical compass. All right, let's take a look from outside the cab for a minute. One thing's for sure, these will give you a very good sense of just how big this freaking map really is by sailing around with these little slow boats. Ah! Emergency position indicating radio beacon. That makes sense. So, distress beacon. Good morning, Capri. Welcome. Welcome to The Ship Happens. Taller Talk, good morning. Yep, we jumped back on. I took a nap today and woke up a little early, so I was like, let's play some more of the ships at sea. And now here we are. You love the name Ship Happens, right? It's perfect. Look at this. Perfect thumbnail moment. Oh, God. Full screen. Look at that. Thumbnail. I'm doing things. H gets rid of your HUD, by the way, if you guys are interested. Just sail around with no HUD. Alright, looks like we're going to be turning towards the right here. So we're just going to go ahead and start making our adjustment now. You can totally turn the HUD off and just like immerse yourself in it. You can drive everything like using just clicks and E. It's pretty nice. So I think we're headed into this gap over here between these. I can't tell. Like, this is the big gap. What up, Noriko? Welcome. Yeah, it's a little after 2 a.m. here. What up, Brett? Still faster than the Kansas? Not quite. Kansas is actually several knots faster than we are. We're only doing 13.5 knots. Kansas goes 22. All right, I see a building on the other side of this big old rock. I would imagine that's where we're headed. You can see little houses and stuff, little sheds or whatever you want to call it. I'm really enjoying this game, I ain't gonna lie. It's so simplistic so far, and yet it's so enjoyable. Alright, let's start reducing speed here. Get out of the main current. Dock us up. Alright, start unloading, baby. So we want the ones that are all the way at the front, unfortunately, but it's just the way it is. Okay. Think they'd mind if I stole their boat? That looks like it'd be fun to take out for a minute. Almost parked too far away. Okay, one more. There we go, 75,000 crowns. All right, now, before we get started on our next leg of the journey, let's go into our map. We will clear all of the previous route notes. Got to do this all one at a time, apparently, which is unfortunate. Alright, so the next place we're headed is all the way down at Scumvair. That's a long ways, too. But we will be leaving through here. Apparently it doesn't want us to do that. It's alright, we'll just do the course plotting. The old-fashioned way. Alright, that should get us there. Let's go ahead and undock. And which direction? We are already pointing in the right direction, so should be good. Full speed ahead, Captain. Good morning, Jackie. Yeah, as far as I know, these are real places. Like, legitimately real places in Norway. And also, we had some people stop by earlier in the earlier stream that said they were from like 22 hours south of this place, so it's pretty sick. There is definitely damage in the game. That is a thing. You can definitely run aground. You can definitely do it. That's why they have like emergency towing and stuff like that in this game. And insurance. I've definitely run into a couple of things. Usually the docks more than anything. But we've used a little bit of fuel. Just gotta watch for islands. You can see the little islands sticking up. Very dangerous. Also, it seems to be above the Arctic Circle, if I had to guess, because we've been dark for a long freaking time. Like, it's been dark since like 3 p.m. I think this next delivery actually pays like as much as the first two combined. So we're gonna be rich. What do I think the scale is compared to real life? I have no idea. But I do know it's a really big map. I mean, to put it into perspective, I think this was, what, 7 miles away? I mean, we're currently 4 miles out. 4 nautical miles away from our destination. Put that into perspective. What up, Michael? Good to see you. DS as well. Any sea creatures? I haven't seen any yet. Not saying they won't put any in there. I know we get to do fishing and stuff like that, and I've done some long line fishing, but I haven't seen like any dolphins or anything like that, or whales. Jax, how's it going? Well, it's the big show. Panacea, good to see you as well. Good morning. I'm enjoying the game so far. It's on sale. I think you can get it for $23 currently on Steam. It's only like $2 off from its normal price, but still. Money's money, right? Timmy, how's it going? I'm from Ohio. I'm from the middle of nowhere in southeastern central Ohio. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would imagine as time goes on, they'll add different things, but this is still early access, very early access. This just released like 2 or 3 days ago. I think it released on the 23rd. Could be wrong. But I'm excited to see how this game progresses, so. The downside of this journey is, once we deliver this last cargo, I gotta drive this boat all the way back to port. Which is a long freaking ways. Wait, is the sun coming up at 9:30 at night? That is definitely the east. Boy, this game's gonna throw my freaking, like, sense of timing all off. You gotta admit, though, this is a gorgeous game, man. It really is. Welcome aboard, the ship happens. I am your captain, Spartan Elite 43, and tonight, we explore the intricacies of the strange lights to the north, or in this case, the east, at 9:30 at night. Alright, we've kind of wandered off course a little bit. As long as we keep her between the rocks, we'll be okay. What is that? Is that a cross? Or is that a lighthouse? I mean, it's not lit up, so I would assume it's not a lighthouse. It's massive, whatever it is. It's a lighthouse. It's even mentioned on Google Maps. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking it was probably a lighthouse, but it's not lit up. Like, you would think it'd be lit up right now. I do want to get back on track here, so let's get back towards our course that we charted. What's the point of charting a course if you're not going to follow it? Where's the New Jersey when you need it? I don't know, Noriko. Do you imagine trying to sail New Jersey through these tight little freaking, like, islands? Be grounding out everywhere. Is this what sunlight looks like up there where you guys are from? If anybody's from Norway? It's definitely an interesting sunrise for sure. Also, kind of crazy to think that the sun rises at 10 o'clock at night. Can confirm, is in fact lighthouse. Yeah, it's definitely not the northern lights because it's in the east. So that's sunrise, I believe. Such a peaceful game. Of course, I haven't hit a storm yet, so I might be saying that now, but if we get stuck in a storm, we might be in trouble. Gotta love the like silhouette of the island and the lighthouse to the sunrise. Right? That's what I'm saying. Look how beautiful this is. Hey, it's blinking now. All right, we're actually coming up on our destination. apparently we're delivering to that lighthouse area. So we'll get to see it up close. Those are not the northern lights, I promise. How could the northern lights be in the east? Doesn't make any sense. Look. East. What comes up in the east and sets in the west? All right. Delivery location has been found. This looks like a tricky place to deliver to be honest. We're gonna have to be careful. Start reducing a little bit early here. Gotta admit, it is gorgeous. Like the colors too, like the transition from night to day with the like pinkish like purple. Fucking gorgeous, man. All right. All right, we're docked. Let's unload the cargo. There we go, another 98,000 crowns. We're rich. We're up to 200,000 crowns now. Look at us go. Shame that we can't see the lighthouse from here. Oh well. Board my mighty vessel. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot the little things that you park in are showing up. It's fine. All right, let's take a look at the map. Let's get rid of the route nodes real quick. All right, so we are headed all the way back to Roast. That is a long trip. Put it into perspective, that is... Let's see. Okay, it's not going to tell me, is it? I mean, we're 14 kilometers away from the refuel station. Alright, so let's just head out here. All right. There you go. Course is plotted. Let's go ahead and undock. I don't think you get attacked by pirates. I haven't seen anything like that in the game yet. There's the lighthouse. Just to put it into perspective, look how far we drove or sailed. That's a long ways, man. Somebody start a timer. See how long it takes us to get back. It's currently 1:34 in the stream, so we'll see. We used about 1/8 of a tank to get out here. I've run it into things. I haven't actually run it fully aground, but I've definitely bumped into the docks and stuff like that. I did bump into an island with the fishing boat earlier. That was on the previous stream. I blame chat though, because I told chat to take the wheel. What up, Corey? How's it going? I love how I read your question and then I like call you out afterwards. It's like I can't just say, "Hey, Corey, how's it going?" and then read your question. It's like I read the question and answer it, then I like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream." Like the worst. I am the worst. But that's why we have tires, right, guys? The tires are to help protect us when we bump into the dock. That's how that works. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Living the dream out here, just sailing my little boats. Having a good time. Tires are to make gummy bears? I don't think that's how that works. Spartan, you're pointing at the island. Turn. It's fine. We will be fine. Yeah, it's sea trucking. You got this. As somebody who works in the trucking industry, and somebody who also has worked in shipping and receiving myself, I haven't driven a whole lot of trucks. I've driven like flatbeds. I haven't driven like a lot of bigger trucks. Like I've driven like flatbed mold trucks and stuff like that. You know, doing small few hour trips here and there. God knows you don't want me backing up a trailer. Lord have mercy. Be there all week. Also, try to speed up, dum-dum. You're only going like half speed. I don't know if you get whaling boats, but you definitely get like bigger fishing boats. I mean, look how nice the like rocky islands look. I don't know if this is how it actually looks off the coast of Norway, but like all these rocky islands look pretty sick. Quit hitting the slowdown button. We're on a timer. Give you guys a little bit of first person. Out the right side, you can see that the sun has come up. Out the left side, you can see the sun has come up as well. And to think you guys called it the Northern Lights. The key to knowing whether it was the Northern Lights or not comes in the fact of the name. It's the Northern Lights, meaning look to the north. That's why we have a compass. I like how here this says that we're doing over 15 knots, but down in the bottom right it says we're doing 13.4. Does feel weird going all this direction and not having like something to take back. You know what I mean? It's very inefficient in that sense. Like, ideally, if we're hauling cargo, we want to haul cargo out and haul cargo back. This way, we're only making money one way. It's very inefficient. Very inefficient. I do like the idea that I can just kind of chill here. Like, we just point the boat towards an island and walk away, and I'm sure everything will be fine. But don't forget, if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, punch that like button for me. It helps the channel out a ton. Just a nice casual cruise. I only lie. Like, this seems like it would be the dream, right? Like, you got yourself a boat, you go out, you make deliveries relatively close by, you get home pretty much every night, no problems. But you get to spend a lot of time out just chilling all by yourself on the ocean. The other part of me is like, this would be fucking terrifying. Like, legitimately, this would be terrifying. It's like, hey, nobody around for miles. Help. If anything goes wrong, I'm screwed. Imagine a storm kicks up out of nowhere while you're in this little tiny boat doing these little deliveries. Just getting thrown around like freaking Gilligan. I keep slowing down. I made a mistake. I deleted this prematurely. I deleted our node prematurely. It's alright though. We're heading in the right direction. That's all that matters. Just being on a boat by yourself. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, on one hand, it would be absolutely amazing. What up, Curve? Welcome. Are the secondaries any good on this boat? They're pretty solid. Pretty solid secondaries. I got a flare gun in my back pocket. I got a 10-meter tape measure that looks really, really big for some reason. Should be coming up on our next marker soon. Just a little tip from me to you. If you go to remove markers, wait till you get to the next marker before you remove the one you're on. "10 meters is 33 feet, yeah. That's a little bit larger than most. I think most of ours is like a 30-foot tape measure. I could be wrong. I just mean in general, it looks kind of big. Like the scale's off a little bit. Hey, we found our course. This is how people run into bridges, I'm just saying. We've almost used a quarter of a tank of fuel. And we're like a third of the way back. Obviously, some of that fuel was spent coming out, but still. Let's give us a little bit of a outside perspective for a little while. It's a lot of sailing around. Wouldn't it be freezing here? It'd probably be chilly, yeah. Especially being out on the ocean. I mean, it's currently April 6th, according to the calendar. And it's currently 1:13 in the morning, which is why the sun is just now coming up over the horizon. I think that would be the worst for me, just throwing me off. Like, I'm a night person, so this would, like, throw me off completely. Yeah, we've got some good fuel economy. You're not wrong. It depends. It depends on whether we've got good fuel economy or if we just have a really big fuel tank. Because, I mean, we are burning 19 liters per hour. Which seems excessive. But apparently having cargo on board did not change our fuel economy. I wonder if that'll change in the future. Like, as you load down your boat, you end up burning more fuel to move it. Also, it's kind of weird because it feels like we're moving catty corner. Like, I know I'm sailing straight ahead, but because of the way the like waves and stuff are going, like it feels like I'm being pushed to that direction. Could be currents, but it just feels weird. Yeah, I don't want to go slow. I want to go fast. Gotta go fast, as Sonic. I like how, without even realizing it, I made these spaced out almost exactly the same. Like, this is 2.2 kilometers, this is 2.3 kilometers. The next one's not as long, but that's because we're navigating around islands. Try not to drift too far off course here. Again, there's a reason I set courses. Yeah, I don't think there's any hydrofoils in the game currently. But who knows what they'll add in the future. You never know. Like I said, they've got cargo missions, they've got like service missions, they've got potentially rescue missions in the future. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this one. Yeah, you can get bigger boats as you progress. Also, just want to point out that we've been sailing on this journey for almost 20 minutes now. We're not even halfway there. We started out at, when I first started the timer, we were at 1 hour and 34 minutes. We're at 1 hour 52 currently. So we're coming up on 20 minutes. We're not even halfway back yet. I actually fell asleep there, Matt. I fell asleep kind of early yesterday and then woke up and ended up deciding to stream again. I'm concerned that our route seems to have me pointing directly through that island. I'm also concerned that that island does not seem to be on the map. Somebody needs to get their cartographer's license revoked. Unless it's just perspective, like throwing me off. You think that's what it is? Think it's perspective? Hard to tell. But to me, it definitely seems like my course is going straight through that island. Unless that island is actually Vidia. I guess that could be. What up, Lances? Good morning. Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, this is called Ships at Sea, Lances. It's actually a lot of fun. What up, Matt King? How's it going? I have no idea what you typed. Stay your course, the island will move. Oh yeah, that reminds me of that one YouTube clip where they're arguing about the lighthouse. Yeah, it's on Steam currently. It's on sale. I think it's $23. It's early access. Just came out a couple of days ago. But you can do fishing. You can do cargo missions. I'm sure they're going to add other things. Service missions as well, where you go out and repair things. Like there's all kinds of stuff. But still early access. Will be for probably a while. But I'm excited to see how it goes. It's made by the same developers as Fishing the Barents Sea. You guys have played that game or seen that game, then you know who's working on this one. Do I want you to drop a word with the devs? You know the devs? What word would you drop? What up, Charlie? How's it going? There is no island. Yeah. little Matrix. It is, in fact, I'm guessing, Vidia. It just... Perspective is all thrown off when you're in the freaking ocean. And Fishing North Atlantic. Yeah, that was the other one. I knew there was another one. I just couldn't think of what it was called. Right now, we just finished delivering, what was it, about 200,000 crowns worth of cargo. It was three different drop-offs. And now we're headed back to port. Which is a long ways away. But we're over halfway there. Dude, look at those cliffs, man. That is crazy. Oh yeah, we could probably turn our lights off, huh? The boulders coming off the side of the mountain. So we're headed off in that direction. Yeah, Norway. What's the first thing I'm going to do in the next update? Probably try to get a game in the very first, or get a game in that new Dutch cruiser. Probably the first thing I'm going to do. I got to get a video for today. I see civilization on the horizon. We're almost home. Well, there's only you're only allowed to have one CV per team, so not going to change anything. The plane spotting is going to be interesting. Not being spotted all the time by freaking random planes across the map. That's going to be the best change, I think. It's going to allow you to move around a lot more freely and really pick when you decide to engage. What up, Tuxedo? How's it going? We're drifting off course. The waves do push you around quite a bit. We're still quite a ways out. But considering we started all the way down here, like you can see, we've come a long ways. It's easily the furthest we've traveled so far. Finished getting some training matches into your carriers before the update. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, the changes to the carrier is probably going to force me to make a video on carriers, and that's going to just make me miserable. I hate playing carriers. Like, I legitimately cannot stand playing carriers. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just going to change the way people play, and you got to adapt and overcome. The game's always going to be changing. You just got to figure out what works for you in the new meta. That's all it is. If the game didn't continue to change, then it would die off. So you're always going to have changes. Oh, I know you do, Lances. And like I said, I don't have anything against people that play carriers. I really don't. I think our carriers in Legends are relatively, you know, they're not completely broken like they are on PC. They had their moments, that's for sure. But overall, it's nothing to what it is on PC, so I'm not as upset with carriers on console. Also, it just started pouring outside. I can hear it through my headset, through the sounds that I'm like listening to of the ocean. It is raining hard as hell. I've got like a tin roof right outside my window of my apartment, or my bedroom. And boy, it gets loud as hell. Reminds me of growing up in my trailer. Yeah, trust me, I use the fighter planes and the spotter planes to spot ships too. You've seen me do it. I do it a lot, especially on the Italian cruisers. I think that's probably the biggest one that's going to hurt is the Italian cruisers. Because now when they use their smoke, they have no spotting. Like, they have to rely on others to spot for them, which is not where that's not their strong point. Like, their strong point is being able to get out on flanks and use those smoke screens to help keep themselves from getting neutered. And then using the planes to help spot for them while they're in their smoke screens. And now that's gone. We're almost home. I think we can go ahead and get rid of these now. We made it! Our voyage around the globe has paid off. Is the not spotting torpedoes? Yeah, but I can understand why they got rid of that too. It'll be interesting to see what they end up doing for the Italians if they decide to give them some sort of like sonar or something like that. Because I think they're gonna need something now. But welcome home, everybody! We made it! Wave's getting choppy as hell. Oh god. I like how quickly I can go from like forward to reverse in this thing. I'm gonna try to get us docked up here. There we go. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Go ahead and close her up. The SS ship happens, got us to where we needed to go, delivered the cargo on time, actually early, no problems there. Did everything we needed to do. You'll love to see it. Let's go ahead and save before I forget. Alright, so we have a lot of new stuff that we could definitely deliver. Some of the stuff is closer than others. So we could easily do that. Like, that's 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. Like, the closer missions are nice. Those longer ones, like this one here, pays 125,000, but you're driving 17 nautical miles away. Which is kind of crazy. But you do get a lot of XP that way. Let's see, we currently have 4 unused skill points. Can put 10 more items in boat storage. I don't know if we need that right away. Possible to hire 1 crew member. I mean, we might as well get some eco driving going on. I mean, we don't really use that much fuel anyway. Increases walking by 10%. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to spend our skill points on right away. But we do have $200,000, so we might as well bring our boat inside and hose her down. I don't know why it's not letting me start the washer motor. Really wants me to pick that up, I guess. Let's try this. There we go. Gotta keep our boats clean. Now, I would assume that this will come in handy like later on as your boats start to like get like, I don't know, barnacles and stuff on them. Right now, I don't think that's in the game. But only time will tell. Climb on board. Let's hose her out. All right. Let's see what we got. So, for those of you just joining, let's look at the boats. So, we currently own the Romeo, aka the little rowboat. We've got the Chum Guzzler here, our little fishing boat. And now we've got the Ship Happens, which is a little cargo boat. Now, we gotta earn a lot more money before we can move up to the next couple of boats, but that's all of the Tier 1 stuff bought. Like, we've got all of the Tier 1 stuff. So now we're getting ready to start working on the Tier 2 stuff, which has me intrigued. You just got to earn enough money to do it. But currently, this would be the biggest boat, I think. But we can't afford any of that yet. We're rich, but we're not that rich. Hello from Ukraine. Well, hello from Ohio, my dude. Appreciate you dropping in. Make a video on how to aim and shoot correctly from a battleship. I've already got some videos like that if you want to check out my guide videos. I've got an entire playlist dedicated to guide videos. I've got some stuff talking about, there's a couple of different videos. One's called Tips for New Battleship Captains. And then there's another one that's a little bit later than that that's like tips for, like, I don't know, I forget what I called it. But there's two different tips for battleship captains if you want to check that out. Also, hope you're staying safe over there in the Ukraine. But yeah, so I can't wait to see how this game progresses. Like I said, our next goal, I guess, would be the Tier 2 cargo boat. But I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I think that's where we're going to call it. We have progressed quite a bit. We are now officially level 5. We're halfway, almost halfway, to getting our next class of license. So that'll be pretty cool. Skill tree wise, let's see what we want to do. Like, eco driving seems like obvious. Like, let's just spend less money on fuel. It seems like a good idea. Fishing wise, like, none of this stuff's in the game yet, I don't think. So I don't think we're going to be doing anything there. We could potentially acquire the net skill, but we can't. We don't have a freaking thing that can do anything with that yet. We don't have a boat for that yet, is what I meant. I don't really do the service work too much, but maybe we could get into that at some point. This costs 2 skill points to use 20% less fuel. Yeah, I don't think you can currently get any crews in the game yet. At least, not from what I can see. We can move faster. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Too bad that's only for you and not for the boats. But yeah, these are our 3 boats. And we'll go ahead and call it there. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Dead Skull, how's it going? Yeah, they're doing the update now, so I'm gonna get ready to deal with that once we get everything going. But I do appreciate everybody dropping in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to punch that like button if you did. And let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of this, because I've been enjoying it so far. This is only the 2nd stream. We've put about 5 hours, maybe 5.5 hours into the game so far. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Also, it looks like it's snowed a little bit. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow. But thank you guys so much. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Sorry, Parker, I'm not trying to run out on you guys, I promise. For those of you guys who missed, definitely recommend going back and checking it out. And especially the first stream as well, if you guys haven't seen it. But, yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.